Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Your Stars Align. This is Carmina. I'm your friendly astrologer and card reader. And today, on this Wednesday, I decided to do a video on remedial measures for Venus because one of my subscribers, Elion, asked me about this, right? So yeah, before we get started with the video, I just wanted to say I updated the reading section on my website, and also I made a Facebook page, Your Stars Align, so you can check that out if you want to contact me about readings or about asking me about learning astrology and stuff like that, okay? So first of all, I just wanted to mention again that all the grahas are conscious manifestations of Vishnu, so of the Supreme Spirit, Divine Consciousness, Universal Soul, you know? So yeah, when we look at the chart, we have to understand that the planets, they are conscious manifestations, and the rashis or the signs, the zodiac signs, they are unconscious, right? So when we talk about planets, also it's good to know that it's not their fault that our life is miserable, right? Because we kind of did that with our own hands, our own free will or whatever. So what our planetary positions are right now reflects the stuff we did in our past lives, right? So for the planets that we have merit with, they form good yogas, they form argala, they, I don't know, they are in good dignity. And for the planets we didn't do so well with, they are not so well dignified, they are low in yoga points, right? And they are they are causing us issues. But when I say planets are causing us, they're not really causing us, they're just giving us what we deserve, because there is the law of cause and effect, which nobody can escape, right? Not even the gods. So if we did something, we have to pay the price. And yeah, it's the same with the planetary placement. So when we think about remedial measures, it's like, okay, we can't like cheat our fate, we can't cheat our destiny. If we have a planet with bad dignity or like some not so auspicious things going on, it will still give some not wanted effects because our lives are not perfect. This is how I see the remedial measures. Like if you watch my video about Venus, where I describe in detail like what Venus means. So when you have like a less auspiciously dignified planet, either Venus or whatever planet it is, you have to really study that planet and see what that planet means and see what that planet brings in your life. You want to understand that planet. So I think that's the best remedial measure, because that's what the planet is asking you to do. It's a planet that you didn't understand, you didn't know how to work, and in this life it's like, hey, hey, I'm debilitated, I'm in enemy dignity, just look at me, I'm here, I'm present, I'm blowing tikbala, do something, like understand me. So I think that's the best remedial measure, to just like immerse yourself in the things that are manifested by that planet, and just try to understand what it wants from you, right? Try to understand why it's in that place, in that dignity, in that sign, in this life for you. Okay, so that's my general take on remedial measures on planets. And now to be more specific, for Venus. right? Venus, what is Venus? Venus is nourishment, it's getting nourished. So if you have like um, a blemished Venus, like Venus with Saturn, Venus with Rahu, Venus with Ketu even, or Venus starved by the moon or by the sun, agitated, or you know, things like that. You really need to, of course, all things equal, because it can still be doing some good things. It can still be high in Dikbala, but really, what these placements, these less auspicious and less comfortable placements are telling you is like you have to get more in touch with your feminine, watery side. You have to know how to look after yourself, how to nourish yourself, how to fulfill yourself, because Venus is like the planet of fulfillment, right? How you get fulfilled. So really like look at those things for yourself. And what else? Also like, yeah, you know, so to start off with some remedial measures, again, I would say, so look at that video that I made. Venus likes clothes that are made from natural fibers. If you have like a bad Venus and you're trying to work it and better understand it, maybe you can consider like wearing more cotton, linen, and more like natural fabrics, because Venus likes that. And by that, by wearing that, you're honoring your Venus, right? Also, like you can grow flowers. You can grow flowers outside. You can grow flowers indoors, or you can make sure to have like fresh flowers in your home, because Venus loves flowers. It's the flowers are its manifestation, and yeah, make sure they are fresh, because if they are dead, then that's Saturn. Okay. What else does Venus like? Okay, in Brihad Parashara Ora Shastra, the translation and commentary I have by Ernst Wilhelm, there are like a lot of things given. Like there are, for instance, if you have like a Venus which is not doing so great in your Rashi chart, you can, as a food, hyacinth bean is appropriate for Venus, and it's appropriate for regular consumption because it corresponds to a gentle planet, right? So this is like, this helps with physical strength, with vitality. It helps the kidneys. It's health promoting to the endocrine system, and it helps with hormonal related disorders, right? Because Venus influences the endocrine system and the kidneys. So yeah, this is one of the things. And then you can think about what taste, what does Venus rule, right? So Venus rules the sour taste. So, but the healthy sour taste. So in order to work your Venus and make it work better for you, you can try like eating ripe citrus, ripe pineapple, all these sour ripe things. Also, like raw foods correspond to Venus. Like you can give your body a break for a while. You can try eating like plant-based raw foods for a week and see how that works out for you. Like if you have a debilitated or a ill-dignified Venus causing some issues for you. At the same time, you can use gem therapy. To tell the truth, I was reluctant about gem therapy myself, because there are so many new age people with crystals, and I'm like, I don't know, does this work? And for me, it actually works, so I don't want to recommend things that I haven't tried. I tried gem therapy, I tried like some stones for Venus, for, so there are different stones, semi-precious or precious stones, so they're not all very expensive. You don't have to buy rubies. You can buy, for instance, for Venus in Leo, you can buy apatite or yellow beryl or things like that that are like quite affordable, a few dollars. and but it matters the weight, so it has to be a certain minimum weight. And for each sign there's a different color, right? Because this gem therapy is more like focused color therapy. And also the structure of the gem is important because Venus has manifests as a certain shape and structure, and it's watery, so it's more like water-based minerals and things like that. So yeah, it depends from one individual to the next, but for me, I had good results. I got this appetite, and like the first time I held it, like I felt like some, I don't know, some shock, and I couldn't hold it. And there must have been some energy blockage or something, because after that, I mean, it's really good. Like if you have some local pain, it really helps with that, because Venus is also the nurse. So in my case, it really helped. Um, what else? Okay, Bach flower remedies is something that I like to recommend and that I tested myself. And like when you hear Bach flower remedies, you think, what the hell is that? you know? So I was like, I was also, does this work? Is this like aromatherapy? Is this? But what they are actually, they're like flower essences. So, the essence relates to the sun actually, and flowers relate to Venus. So the more helpful it would be, I think, if you have an affected Venus. And yeah, there's this physician, I think he was, and he was Dr. Bach, and he was interested in also astrology, and he assigned certain flowers to certain planets, and they work. And for Venus, when it's afflicted, it also prevents you from realistically evaluating the worth of a situation, of a desire, of something that you want to pursue. So that makes you make poor choices, and you have to pay a high price for those poor choices. So either your body physically gets worn, or you get bad karma, you know and yeah, with a bad Venus, it's difficult to make changes, to let things go, like really let things go on a deep level. A thing that I would definitely recommend for helping with the planet. So it's not actually helping the planets, because they're fine. The planets are fine. It's you that is not fine, right? So that helps, like um, release some of your karmic debts to these planets. And one of the like easiest things to do is donations for any planet, right? For Venus, Brihat Parashara Shastra says that one should donate a horse. And that seems kind of impractical nowadays, donating a horse. But you can look like on the internet, there are like charity organizations if you really want to do that and donate a horse to like a poor family somewhere, that a horse would be really helpful for them to carry on their agricultural pursuits or get around. So if you want to do that, Brihat Parashara, that's what he recommends. But any donation, I think, is helpful. Like giving food, you know, giving sour things, because Venus rules sour things, nourishing sour things, healthy sour things. That's what I have to say about Venus remedial measures today. I'm sure there are more things that I haven't covered, as like with astrology, there's always something, there's like always more to talk about. But for today, I think that's enough. Make sure to leave your comments if you have any, and you can contact me now on my Facebook page and ask me stuff. So until next time, see you. Bye.